Everyone has a gift or talent to share with the world, but you can't share it if you don't speak the language. So that's what I'm going to help you do. English opens up a world of opportunities for my students, and I'm going to help you get there, step by step, day by day. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. That's an idiom. It means that great accomplishments take time and effort, right? So today's idioms are about working together, which is kind of challenging, right? But we know that things work better in classrooms, in boardrooms, and even at the United Nations if we decide to collaborate. What does collaborate mean? Work together. So why learn idioms? It's because native English speakers all around the world use them a lot, very, very frequently. So if you want to talk to native English speakers, you're going to need to understand a lot of different idioms. But don't worry, I've picked some of the most popular ones. There's so many, and you don't have to learn them all, but the most common ones are super important. So here we go. First one, on the same page. Wait, what page are you on? Are we on the same page? No, not really. This idiom means that we agree and we understand each other. This idiom can be positive or negative. We can be on the same page or not on the same page. And a lot of times people use it negatively because it's an easier way to say that I don't agree with you, but it's not so direct. It's not so clear. And that helps us sometimes when we want to disagree. Okay, so on the same page and our next idiom, round the clock, are some of the most common idioms in spoken English. Now, how do I know that? It's because I read the research. Some professors studied the English language, the spoken language, and they counted how many times they heard certain idioms. And guess what? Round the clock, which is our next one, and on the same page are two of the top 16 idioms in spoken English. So you need to write these down. If you didn't hear the idioms from yesterday, I talked about this research. I'll put the video right there. Or is it right there? I don't remember. I'll put the video up for you so you can go back and see it. Okay, next one, round the clock. Now, I have my clock here from, I think, the 1940s. It's pretty cool. And you'll notice that the clock, the clock face is round. It's a circle. So if we say round the clock or around the clock, we're talking about 24/7. Also, 24/7, it's a common way to say 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right? Which means all the time, 24/7 or round the clock. I like this one. It's pretty easy and you can use it a lot. Okay, number 3, to see eye to eye. This can be positive or negative. It just means to have the same opinion or to agree on the same thing, right? So our eyes are even. We see eye to eye, right? But sometimes you want to save face, meaning you want to say something negative, but you need to keep the relationship going, right? So an idiom is a great way to say something negative without losing face, right? Or saving face so that you can continue your relationship, especially with family. Me and my mom don't see eye to eye. I did not say me and my mom got in a big, huge fight and we're not talking. I said we don't see eye to eye, which is a nice way to say we disagree. So let's talk for a minute about connotation. If you've got the workbook, you see a place on that paper for connotation, that means, is it negative, positive, or is it neutral? Meaning it can be used negatively or positively. Now, some idioms are always negative and some idioms are always positive. And you need to know which ones are like that so that you don't make a mistake and offend someone on accident, right? I mean, maybe they just be confused first, but they could be offended. So you want to make a note if I say that a certain idiom is like always negative, because you want to make sure you're not using that in the wrong way. But a lot of these are neutral. They can be either positive or negative, and it doesn't really matter which way you go with it. Like our last one, put your money where your mouth is. No, gross. Don't do that. Okay. Now this one is usually negative. It's a challenge. It means that somebody is talking a lot. Now, we all know this person. They're talking a lot. Things are great. I have these ideas. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. We're going blah, blah, blah. Big ideas. Happy, happy, happy. But they do nothing. Yeah? So, if you want to challenge that person, you say, yeah, you need to put your money where your mouth is. And that's a way to kind of, it's not super nice, but it's not insulting, maybe a little bit. But it's a way to challenge that person without just being so direct in their face, like, shut up, quit talking, and do something. Maybe that's what you want to say, but instead you say, put your money where your mouth is. Come on. Those are the 4 idioms for today, all about working together, and some to help you when you're trying to work together, but it's not working, right? So we're gonna keep talking about idioms, and our next video, we're talking about secrets. So you're gonna click here, and that's gonna teach you more idioms about secrets. And don't forget, go download that workbook so that you can practice all of this vocabulary and really get it in your head.